guys, we are back. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. It is Vertical Live Tuesday. Hakeem, what's cracking like? What's cracking like? What is cracking like?
Hey man, you know we cooking, we getting it popping.
Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Guys, make sure you follow. So very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also X and also TikTok and also Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Shout out to Hank right now watching us right now on TikTok, man. Thank you so much, my brother, for tuning in. Hank, don't worry, I ain't forget. Football get ready to come up. I'm doing my homework. So you know I would definitely hop in your panel where we talk about a normal football game. You know how that get down. You know what I'm saying? Now that shout out to those right now watching us on Bingo Live, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got a lot of things to cover right now. Very important topic, especially this one coming here, which is Miami owned Miami Northwestern. So Teddy Bridgewater, because we're moving on to sports. So Teddy Bridgewater, you already know, used to be an NFL star, now coaching for the Miami Northwestern. Hakeem has been suspended for unuseful funds he's been using, which is his own personal fund. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip, and we'll deep dive right into it. Give us 1 minute.
A South Florida football team has been suspended from his coaching job at a Miami high school.
Local Times' Casey Hintz is in the newsroom with the details.
Shout out to Local 10.
Yeah, Janice and Calvin, we are talking about Teddy Bridgewater, a former NFL star and current head coach of the Miami Northwestern football team, who actually led this team to the state title just last year. Now Sports Illustrated is reporting the school has suspended Bridgewater. Now this is video just after Bridgewater led the team to victory in that championship game. SI saying Bridgewater is being investigated by the Florida High School Athletic Association for allegedly providing unallowed benefits to players. Now, in an older online post, Bridgewater wrote that he spent $14,000 on a preseason camp. The state also looking into if Bridgewater allowed an ineligible player to take the field. Bridgewater posting Sunday night that this is not an investigation and he's actually no longer employed. Bridgewater joined the Northwestern program last year just after his retirement from the NFL. We're working to get more details and reaction, and we'll keep you posted.
Go right ahead, Kim. I want to know your reaction when it comes to the aspect of Teddy Bridgewater. I think the way they're treating him is very unfairly. But what is your thoughts when it comes to the aspect
going around
of
NFL legend Teddy Bridgewater after he was suspended from.
So it is troubling to me to hear this, because Teddy Bridgewater is a staple in his community. They have a freaking stadium named after him in Bunch Park, right there on 22nd Avenue. He's giving kids money, bought jerseys. Mm-hmm. So for him to get the kids to feel like they going to the NFL, and now he's getting suspended for that. The real issue is this: he asked for donations for the kids, and the donations wasn't going to the athletic, it wasn't going to the school, it was going to him, because they know that they wasn't going to do right by the money. Teddy was actually doing a good thing, and it turned sour. So be it. The community the organization's going to have a problem with it, and this is why a lot of people don't want to go back and help the hood because of shit like this.
Yeah, because I was reading from different sources when it came to aspect of Teddy Bridgewater, because I was trying to understand the story. So pretty much, he would use his own money
Yep.
to fund the kids' program and make sure the kids get like certain rides, foods, whatever they needed. He would use his own personal money. So when the donation came in, he would take the donation back as his own. Correct?
I'm not sure about that.
Because that's the one I was reading about, huh? They say that's what alleged. That what caused him to be suspended, because when the parents was donating, he would pretty much use the money. Pretty much the money he used, his personal money, he was using as upfront money. And when the people were donating the money, he was just putting the money back into his account. To me, I don't have a problem with it, because he was the only one that was really funding the program. When it came to Miami Northwestern, that's why they won the championship. I'm being honest. He's been doing 110%. And I actually know a guy that actually his son did play for Miami Northwestern, and they did win the championship. And he's headed on to college to play ball. But I'm just saying, like, this is why I don't get the problem with it. A lot of people, there's a lot of reaction online. Even celebrity, they say they don't see what harm did he do. He really didn't do no harm. If the parents not funding the program, why not? He's using his own money.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Your final thoughts, Hakeem, before we move on.
So I say this, though. I want people to have a cautionary tale and understanding. These players don't have to go back and tutor your kids or help them get to where they do. They do it at the kindness of their heart. So it's just a sad thing that this one who had took these teams to the title, now he's done been suspended. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So you're telling me the kids just lost a great NFL, a great coach who comes with NFL experience. I could tell why they went to the title, teaching them kids how to play like they're in the NFL. So if you want to lose that type of honor, be careful about the people who come back to the hood.
These people, they really don't care. At the end of the day, it's all about money. Even though there's not the money topic, but it's all about money. Moving along to other trending sports, So right now, there's a celebrity golf tournament going on right now. So Steph Curry, a fan gonna always give him a basketball. They threw a basketball in his hand, and Steph Curry did this incredible shot. Go right ahead. Mm-hmm. In my kid, it was like far mid-range. So people came out to watch the celebrity golf tournament. Go ahead, I gave you a thought.
He defies the laws of nature, Ron, when he does shit like that. So it's crazy that he's able to make it that far.
Bro, I couldn't believe, bro. I was just dying. I was just dying when I saw it, because I was like, man, Steph Curry gonna find any way to have a basketball in his hand, and then you see all the celebrities that watch basketball, like, man, this man is a freaking GOAT.
He is, but he was a good sport about it too.
He is. I'm like, it's a golf tournament. Moving along to other trending news. So Hakeem, we talked about him last year. So ex-Alabama player, remember, NCAA Bama star. Remember he got arrested for pretty much capital murder. Yeah. His trial is set for December 1st. So we talked about it last year. Pretty much him and his girlfriend got into an altercation, and it ended up in a very violent turnaround. Like somebody ended up getting shot and deleted. So now he has to plead his case, and the trial is set for December 1st. So Hakeem, your thoughts about this? Because we talked about this a year ago, and finally they able to set his trial. Do you think he's going to be able to get let go or get a license?
So here's what the issue about this.
Go ahead.
So we want to make this thing clear. He didn't really unalive anybody. He didn't kill. I think he was with the guys that did it, and he just, Alabama's a real cruel place, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, it's just a bunch of stuff that happens. That this is why one mistake can change your life. So Miles has faced life without parole if convicted with the death penalty off the table.
Yeah, because Bama don't play. Yeah, when it comes to capital murder.
They don't play, man. It's a godforsaken place.
It is
godforsaken place. You know what I mean? So
according to the court documents, he did not delete anybody. However, a lot of people, the people was pointing at him as the gunman. So that's why he is facing capital murder. So everybody was pointing at him as the government. But at the end of the day, when his trial is set, we're gonna talk about this because this is a very, very important trial because he's pretty much fighting for his life. We didn't do the cover here because remember keeping in mind too. We just last week another like trailblazer or star pretty much is sentenced to 8 years in prison for
I,
rape.
I remember that. I remember that, dude. Yeah.
But we didn't cover that. But yeah, so a lot of these players, Hakeem, is getting themselves into a lot of harm's way, and they don't know how to stay. They don't know. Pretty much, they don't know how to stay away from it. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Moving along to money. Money make the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. So, Hakeem, Bitcoin hit the record high yesterday at $123,000. However, now it's trending down at $117,000. But Hakeem, you've been talking a lot about Bitcoin ever since last year. So I want to know your thoughts on Bitcoin. Pretty much is up there. And remember, Bitcoin overall as a company is estimated of $2.3 trillion. So it's up
Yep.
there with Microsoft, Nvidia, you name it. Of course, it's not financial advice. Always speak with a financial advisor. But Hakeem, go ahead. Your thoughts on Bitcoin hitting that record high yesterday.
A lot of people are going to start crying when you don't own just a little bit of it. That's all we ask, just to own a little bit of it. I've been talking about this. Bitcoin is always going to be the top cryptocurrency to invest in. This is not financial advice. This is expected. This is no different than stocks, bonds, and ETFs. There's a high, there's a low. There's a bull market, you know what I mean? And there's a bear market. So I've seen this coming. Real investors, dollar cost average over a long period of time, you invest and you'll reap the benefits later on. So I'm telling people, I'm not telling you not to invest in Bitcoin. I'm just telling you to look into it.
Yeah. And then, of course, it is not financial advisor. I always speak with a financial advisor, Hakeem. A lot of people, we were talking about this too at my job. We were talking about how the aspect of how Bitcoin, how it blew up. And a lot of people was pulling back from it because keeping in mind, Bitcoin was never regulated by you already know, by the government. So people was very uncertain. You have people like Warren Buffett. They
Yeah.
ran talk about, hey, don't put your money on Bitcoin because it's pretty much like gambling. They don't know where it's going. I listen to a lot of those financial gurus, and you know, did I feel like I made a mistake not investing in Bitcoin? No, I think not. I think there is opportunity still invest in Bitcoin if you still have a passion to it. But to me, always double check, always do your homework. No invest in something that you don't know. To me. Hakeem, you know a lot about Bitcoin. How you was able to invest in it. But there's a lot of people that don't know a lot about Bitcoin and they put a lot of money into it, like they life savings and stuff like that, and they end up losing. So to me, always speak with a financial advisor before investing in anything. But go ahead, Hakeem, your final thoughts on Bitcoin before we move on.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, just don't be scared of it. Get educated, start investing. This is not financial advice.
Moving on to more financial news. So Elon Musk is doing something. You know, Elon Musk is totally an inventor here for anything. So Elon Musk is pretty much competing with WhatsApp. So he's doing X chat. It's the same thing like WhatsApp. However, it won't allow you to use your phone number, Hakeem. So that's the only good thing about X chat, that you won't have to use your phone number, and not only that, you could be able to block scammers and other people that do false advertisement, like what you do on WhatsApp. It's just totally different platform. People are loving it. People are still trying to wonder when this will actually launch. I think it's supposed to be launching this month, but a lot of people say when they were trying to download it, it was not able to download it. But Hakeem, your thoughts on that? Like, pretty much X chat competing with WhatsApp.
It's always good when new tech comes along, and we need things to rival each other, and we need better things to think. And we just got to think that it's a fun time to live alive, because a lot of things that used to be hard to do is now getting much more easier. So this is just going to be another evolution where it's going to force WhatsApp and all these other places to stop letting the scammers come to evolve and put encryptions on it. So we'll see what happens.
Elon Musk is a genius, man. That man is like Albert Einstein at this time. He invented everything. I mean, like starships. I mean, spaceship. You talking about? He's just taking over Tesla. And then that look X chat. He's just trying to, and then he get into government. He's trying to do the impossible. You know, he's already a trillionaire, but I think he's gonna probably be like 10 trillion before he died. That man is just an inventor genius. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to the clinical one who's in the building. Shout out to Masters, also in the building. Also, shout out to CMP, who's also in the building. Also, shout out to Y High, who's just stepping in, walking. He wiped his feet, and now he's walking into the building. Y High is in the building. Shout out to Shay Shay, who's also watching right now on Instagram. And shout out to you guys right now watching us on TikTok, Bingo Live, X, Rumble, you know it, Kick, Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. I can't move on to Chris Brown. This one was trending, but I can only play the first 15 seconds of his new single that's about to get ready to drop. He was in the studio yesterday. Go ahead and play that clip. I want to know your thoughts on it. Go right ahead.
We back in the studio with it. Give y'all a little preview of some shit I'm working on.
There you have it, Hakeem. I know you probably already listened to the song, but due to copyright issues, we're not gonna play the whole song. But Hakeem, your thoughts on Chris Brown working on this new single that's about to drop? It was fire. Go ahead.
I'm about to say he's that guy, man. So Breezy's our modern day Michael Jackson. You like it a lot. So I can't wait to see him flourish and evolve even more.
Yeah. So for you guys that actually want to listen to the song and his whole title, you can go to Chris Brown right now on Instagram. He have it up. It got over 20 million views. It's a really, really good song. He's about to get ready to drop it. I think this summer. He's been working on it himself. And I think he produced it himself. So he's on to the producing side too as well. So Chris Brown, like you said, Hakeem, he's a modern day Michael Jackson. This man do not stop working. And mind you, just keep in mind, he just came from his I don't know, is he still doing his Europe trip? I'm not on tour, or is he done?
I know he still got a case over there.
Okay, yeah, I know he got a case in London, but I don't know, like, is he done with his tour? But through it all, you know, he doing what his, you know, Chris Brown do what he do, and I ain't that like the background in the back. I don't know, people don't pay attention to that sign in the back, but he's very, very enlightened. Moving along to other trending news when it comes to hip hop. Hakeem, Megan Thee Stallion, I think everybody already knows she dating Klay Thompson. However, there's been speaking a lot of spark online because keeping in mind Klay Thompson was friends with Tory Lane. But go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip of her getting her gift from Klay Thompson.
Okay, I'm opening up the boo-boos that my man got me. Oh, okay. I think that's how I go. I cannot believe my man got me these boo-boos! Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, first one.
Megan Thee Stallion is a good promoter, boy.
She is though, but I don't understand Klay, man, with all this.
Go ahead, your thoughts, Hakeem. I want to know your thoughts because a lot of people say Klay is simping.
Yeah, he's simping.
Tory Lane. Klay don't know what he's doing. Like Megan Thee Stallion always go for the shooters. But go ahead, your thoughts.
Listen, this is why women can do whatever they want and still can go and live their life. So it's just weird to see her like going, and she was just dealing with the soccer dude from London. So I'm a little bit confused.
Well, you confused. I know you trying to be careful.
I'm a little bit confused.
Is it really simple? If you got it, you got the money to spend it. Why not?
That is true.
If he's enjoying the moment. That's all Klay Thompson doing. He's enjoying the moment. He with a beautiful woman, and I don't have a problem with it. I think the problem comes with it. The only problem I had is remember him and Tory Lane was friends allegedly, but I don't think they was friends at all. I think they just took a picture because they had a picture showing them two together. So a lot of people, you had Antonio Brown. He posted on X how there was a picture of Tory Lane and Klay Thompson together, and he said, "Damn, you gonna do your homie like that?" I want to know how Tory Lanez feel about it. That's what I want to know.
He probably feeling like, man, I let this be. Let me get me all in jail. Now she's living her life. She's in a bikini on the thing. She's a very busty looking woman. She's thick, but I'm just saying, like, man, like, this is why I hate the entertainment industry. I hate it.
Moving along to other trending news. So we back to Lizzo once again, Hakeem. She is on a mission to make people stop fat shaming.
How when you lost weight yourself? And she lost weight herself.
Yeah, but she's talking about it. Go once again. Go right ahead, and then as she went viral, go right ahead and play that clip.
I said I wasn't gonna speak on this, but as someone who really cares about people and the way this world is going, I have to say something. If you are in a thin presenting body or in a body that people would consider small, it is not your place to criticize or shame people in bigger bodies. It's not your place to criticize how they choose to live in that body, how they choose to change that body. And it's not your place to criticize how they share that experience on the internet or with anyone, especially if you are in a bigger body and you are now in a smaller presenting body. It really feels inappropriate for you to speak on somebody whose body is changing, because you, of all people, should understand that bodies change. And I just want to be very clear, this video has nothing to do with me and my feelings of what anyone has said or done towards me. At this point in my life, I'm pretty impervious to what anyone can say about me on the internet, especially people who don't know me. So it's I know who I am, I know my heart, and I know how I take accountability and show up for myself in my life, and I'm good with that. This is for the people who don't have...
She pretty much becoming an advocate of pretty much appreciate your body and stop fight shaming.
Sometimes people need to shut up and keep their phone out their hand. We don't need her to be no activist. She talking about fat shaming. Why she lost weight? Get bigger. Get fatter, Lizzo. You want to be an advocate when you went damn near lost a quarter of your weight, and you look good now, shout it. But you want to know something? She only want to protect fat shaming for fat women, not fat men. She only wants to protect fat black women, fat white women, fat Hispanic women, fat women in general. Protect fat men too.
No, because the thing you got to keep in mind too, because with men, even they say the bigger you get, you still could get a slim woman. But women is much harder. It's much harder for women. The bigger you are, sometimes it's harder for them to get the man they actually want. Us men, remember our money, we get eye candy based on our resources. So the more resources we have, the more better chance to be able to get eye candy. Think about it. There's a lot of big guys like Biggie. A lot of people say Biggie's not that good looking, attractive guy. However, he still was able to get the baggie because he had the money. So that's why I think that's why she's more advocated for black women, especially black women. They always talk about black women and their weight. So that's why she's an advocate for it. She talks about it.
Here's the thing: we didn't set up these rules. Our beloved white boys did it for us.
Of course.
Yeah, so they shouldn't be mad at us. So if we want you to be gorgeous and fine, that's what we require.
Yeah, but
we don't want you to be.
I love big women. I love skinny women. I love all women. It don't matter. You treat me right, we together. Big happy family. Moving along to other hip hop news. So Stevie Wonder finally shut down the rumors about him being totally blind, because people kept saying Stevie Wonder's not blind, he's just capping because we need a modern day Ray Charles. So Stevie Wonder finally shut down that rumor. Go right here. I can't play that.
I must say to all something that I was thinking of. When did I want to let the world know this? But I wanted to say it right now. You know, there have been rumors about me seeing and all that. But seriously, you know the truth. The truth is, shortly after my birth, I became blind. Now, that was a blessing because it's allowed me to see the world in the vision of truth, of sight. See people in the spirit of them, not how they look, not what color they are, but what color is their spirit. I must say to all of you something.
Shout out to Stevie Wonder. Hakeem, your thoughts on that beautiful speech he did?
Ron, I love Stevie, so
I do too.
like
I listen to some of his old
he can
stuff.
say whatever he want, and he's a god to me. You are the sunshine of my life. Listen. And that's the reason why I'm around.
Yeah, he's a classic.
Classic, man.
He's a classic, man. But yeah, but I'm glad that he kind of shut down the rumor because everybody that was an ongoing rumor for like decades. People were trying to figure out, okay, what's going on with can Stevie Wonder truly see, or is this cat from the industry? And look, he clarified the rumor and say, look, man, I'm just blind as I cannot see.
But
So
I also wanted to say this too, and I wish somebody would. So you know when one of your active senses is gone, everything else is heightened.
correct.
So it's like superpowers. You don't have no sight, so your touch and feel gets even more powerful. Your awareness of what's going on, you got like a radar sense. You be like, okay, this is the door, this is that. Some blind people can sense or direct things as they go along. If they've been to the same block a couple times, if they've been to the same place, their hearing gets they refine their hearing, echoes and sounds and vibrations. Where they was like, boom, okay, that's the door over there. Boom. So like Stevie might just have situational awareness at a higher level than most people because he can't see. He had to force to get his other senses better so he can function.
Yeah. Just like Ray Charles, same thing. I would say he's a modern day Ray Charles for us, and also Chris Brown's a modern day Michael Jackson. Moving along to other hip hop news. Last topic of the day, so Rihanna finally stepped out and showed her baby bump. Go ahead, can you show the image? She come out doing Rihanna every time she come out, she just be glowing, boy. Show her baby bump, as you can see. She's almost. She look like she's almost due pretty soon, but that baby is showing. But it just showed the women are going crazy every time Rihanna or Beyonce, any form of these women get pregnant. These women go crazy online. So I want to show this for our women fans that be coming over here on KL Culture Radio. We do represent Rihanna. So look, Rihanna's just showing out her baby bump and with a gorgeous outfit. So I keep me her thoughts on her and A$AP Rocky about to get ready to have another child.
So I want to give Rihanna a shout out. The fact that she even wants to have, I think this is going to be her third child.
That is correct. She want a big family. She was raised in a big family.
So the fact that she even wants to have children is a blessing, Ron. A lot of American women don't want to have kids, and you know what I mean. They don't even want to see the family nucleus. And the fact
because of the resource. No, I think because of the resources. I think a lot of these women were like had a Rihanna status. No, Rihanna's like a billionaire. A lot of these women would have a lot of children. Trust me.
Listen, there's women who got close to Rihanna money and don't want kids. It's the culture that we're into now. These new women and the women that's being under them are being told to travel, get your degree, focus on your career, and then they think that you can get a family whenever you want. It doesn't work like that. She did focus on career, but the fact that she's focusing on family says a true testament to her Caribbean roots. And I'm not saying that to shit on Americans or shit on anybody else. It's just a beautiful thing to have children and to raise kids, regardless of the expense. Mark O'Leary said this on the Shark Tank. He said, don't think about it. You should just have kids. Now, I'm not telling people who are not functioning adults to have children. I'm talking about functioning adults. It gets better over time. you can enjoy life with your children. And shout outs to Rihanna. Bless her, all her kids, and ASAP Rocky for blessing us so we can watch them grow as they go along.
Yep. And I think it is very important. I think people should go ahead and have children. Go ahead and just do it. To me, life is too short, and now that we need to build up the black population anyway, because we still at 13%. We've been there for like how many years? What, like 50 years now?
Oh my God.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the new listeners. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on KI Culture Radio for Live Tuesday. Moving along to now we're going on to the trending news, Hakeem. So, I don't know, Hakeem, have you heard about it? But, we had to talk about it. So, there's a McDonald's employee deleted her manager because he got tired of her sending her home early. However, there's two clips. One of the clips we're going to play now is her actually going on social media talking about it. And then right after, she went to the office and did the unthinkable. We'll go right ahead. Play the first clip and then play the second.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. I got sent home early yesterday.
Keep going. There's another slide to it.
On this one?
Yeah, it was two
I got
slides.
sent home early yesterday.
No, that
was one side. Yeah, that's right. And then right after she stabbed
26-year-old Feni Muhammad in court Friday afternoon, charged with first-degree murder. East Point police say Muhammad fatally stabbed her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, inside the McDonald's where they both worked on 9 Mile Thursday morning.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
2 days before the stabbing, Muhammad posted a video on her Instagram, which is public. This is a small portion of that video.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny.
Investigators say the suspect stabbed Harris several times inside the drive-thru portion of the fast food restaurant. A customer, a CPL holder, was in his car and witnessed the crime. Authorities say he shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the violence. When the suspect ran out of the restaurant, the CPL holder held her at gunpoint until police arrived.
Muhammad admitted that she intended to kill Harris and stated that after she was sent home, she drove to a nearby park, decided to come back and stab Harris with a knife that she had inside of her vehicle.
Harris, a single mother of 6 and a longtime McDonald's employee, was pronounced deceased at a nearby hospital. Meanwhile, the prosecutor revealing this in court about Muhammad.
The defendant does have a prior instance of at least one that I'm aware that involved a stabbing, similar obviously to the stabbing that occurred in this case involving a knife.
That prior stabbing occurred in Virginia. Muhammad's attorney arguing
she was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical, that involved alcohol issues, which is where the habitual second stems from, and her prior record.
The judge set Muhammad's bond at $25 million cash surety only. She will be back in court on July 23rd for a probable cause hearing.
Pretty much they're saying they're not trying to get her out of jail. But Hakeem, your thoughts?
She needs to rot.
Right?
She needs to rot. Now, mind you,
of course, yes.
Some people online were saying she had mental health issues. I did go and watch a couple of videos. I know she was living with some landlord who used to proposition her for sex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was trying to get the money to pay her rent. And I guess getting some home 2 days just made her snap. But you could watch her videos and could tell she has mental health issues. But you must not have that much mental health issue if you're able to go online and post and shoot videos and say, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to do this. You thought it methodically out. When you take a life, all bets off. All hands off. You're a savage now.
But remember, people, we got to keep in mind, too, people do come online to vent. A lot of people come online
I know that. No. Vent in your pillow. Vent in the closet. scream in the water.
Some people come online for a way of escape. There's content creators who does that all the time. They come online. We did. Remember we did the cover story of the toxic relationship between what happened in Georgia.
We did. But here's the thing. I wish she would have got help. We need one of those Tom Cruise movies where we can predict this stuff. This is a single mother of 6 kids, no mama no more. Damn sure ain't got no daddy. This young woman, Afeni Muhammad, took matters into her own hands. Now you ain't never gonna go to work. Now what? She ain't never gonna be able to pull her shift off. You ain't never gonna be able to get away. You took a life. All bets are off. I don't care anymore. Now, if you then took a life and it was just a scrimmage, then we could say, hey, let's get that girl to a mental hospital. Let's clean her up. Let's try to do something. Ron, if you take a life, I have no respect for you. Self-defense is one thing, but when you put matters into your home, that's why I don't respect gangbangers.
Yeah, she did take a life. And I talked about this among my coworkers. I was telling them how you got to make sure you got to know how to talk to people too. Some of these managers could be cutthroat at times. But like, man, go home. People, you never know what someone's dealing with. There's a prime example. You never know what someone's dealing with.
Yeah.
You never know. Talk to people like they're human beings. Don't talk to them like they're animals. The same people that you talk to an animal may come back and bite you. Moving along to other, political news, because this is a topic that we're going to talk about Trump and the Epstein file. He talked about this today. But before we talk about that, let's go ahead and talk about Donald Trump talking about the only 2 genders are male and female. Go right ahead.
We've restored the fundamental principle that God created 2 genders, male and female. That was a tough one. We've restored the
Hakeem, your thoughts about that? Him restoring the fundamental standard for male and female back into the United States. Go right ahead.
Ron, me and you are from the Bible Belt, ain't we not?
Yeah.
We're Christians down here, and we're Muslims. But of course, we only see 2 genders. Not saying we have any problem with anything else, but in my good Bible, in my Quran here, which I got sitting on my bed, my Bible and the Quran, and I'm going to get the Ethiopian Bible. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to offend anybody, and I want people to understand there's a lot more conservative people than liberals. So the gender identity thing is above a lot of our pay grade. But for us who are in the Bible Belt, Mississippi, Alabama, North Carolina, Texas, these places right here who believe in that good book, that good Bible, man and woman, God created man and woman. We're not trying to force ideology on y'all. We want you to live where you want to live. Los Angeles, New York, Houston, Miami. Do your thing. But I'm a good Southern Christian. I believe in that good Bible. And he's practicing what we practicing.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of the liberals, especially liberal TV, don't like the aspect of that. But he comes from the aspect of the children, to not confuse the children. Now, the children get older, decide whatever they want to do, go right ahead. But to me, for the children's sake, just leave it alone. But he restored it. He restored it back. Now, heading on to more when it comes to political news, Hakeem. So, Epstein, people are questioning Donald Trump. Go right ahead and drop the Epstein file. Is at the bottom. Drop the Epstein file. Here's Donald Trump talking about the Epstein file once again. Go right ahead. The first clip. Go right ahead.
Mr. President, your daughter-in-law said that there should be transparency in the Epstein case. Do you agree with her, sir?
The Attorney General's handled that very well. She's really done a very good job. And I think that when you look at it, you'll understand that. I would like to see that also. But I think the Attorney General, the credibility is very important. And you want credible evidence for something like that. And I think the Attorney General's handled it very well.
How many more states? The Attorney General briefed you on the DOJ and FBI review, the findings of that review. The Attorney General briefed you on that.
On what? On the
DOJ and FBI
on what?
review.
On what subject?
Epstein. on Epstein, of the review of the files. Attorney General Pam Bondi.
A very quick briefing.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden we went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it, but she's handled it very well, and it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release. Yeah.
Mr. President. There you have it. There you have it, Hakeem. Your thoughts on pretty much President Trump stating that the Epstein file was made up by the Obama administration, the Biden administration, and also him also blocking pretty much the Epstein file would never be released. Go right ahead.
I'm agree with him 100%, but I'm also tell people this: no matter what government it is, no matter what organization it is, we're never going to know. We're never going to know. Listen, I've been hearing about Roswell. They still haven't released none of that information.
Nope.
Like, we won't even know if there's real aliens. We won't even know if there's spacecrafts. If there is, we're never going to know. Just how the government works. If you ain't uploaded on YouTube for us to watch and it ain't get took down yet, we're never going to know.
Mike Fry say Trump is innocent. A lot of people disagree with that, Mike. They think Trump is not innocent, and that's why they say release the Epstein file. But like you said, Hakeem, they're never going to know. It's just not going to happen. No. Not in this lifetime, not never. It's not going to happen. So, once again, not only that, but we're also heading to more political news, Hakeem. Trump is also answering the question, is he supporting the Ukrainian when it comes to the aspect of the Russian and the Ukrainian war? Go right ahead.
Are you on the Ukraine side now? No, I'm on nobody's side. I'm the no. Why? I want to, you know what the side I'm on? Humanity's side. I want to stop the killing of thousands of people a week. I want to stop the killing. I want the killing to stop in the Ukraine-Russia war. That's the side I'm on. Are you on the Ukraine side?
Your thoughts on him saying he wants the killing to stop when it comes to the aspect of the Ukrainian war? It needs to stop.
I do believe that, but I also want to understand too. A lot of people in the comments were saying, "What about the Congo? What about the Palestine? What about Sudan?" Everything has its own issue, man. Like, you got to understand something. Not all rulers and kingdoms can involve themselves. The United States is the only one that when they intervene, they intervene. You can't always look at us as the big brother with the big bag stick. You need to accuse the people around now. And then, this is a good thing, too. In Congo, and you got the Rwanda boys playing these quasi-war games there. Why all other African countries ain't intervene and stop them from raiding and pillaging Congo? Why y'all ain't getting that?
Remember, war brings money. You know that.
I understand that. So why they keep asking us for us to spend billions of dollars to go fight y'all wars in Palestine, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, all them other boys? Why y'all ain't getting involved to stop the Palestine situation? It ain't none of our goddamn business.
It's not, but remember, United States, we have like trade deals with them. We got an agreement.
And I understand that.
We have an agreement. That's why we intervene. Everybody understand when it comes to the aspect of war, they're always gonna come to the United States because we like the bald eagle.
I understand that, but
we fly high and we fly far. Go ahead.
I'm praying for everybody who's suffering in these countries. If it was up to me, I would stop it with a Thanos snap. But I can't. That's why revolution starts within the country, and it starts with one person. God, you got to get influenced by God. Palestinian boy, Congo boy, Sudan boy. If you want a revolution, you got to do it. All we can give you is the wisdom. We can't help y'all. We got still issues here. I'm trying to save the people in Skid Row. I'm trying to get them off the street. I'm trying to get the people in Miami who's sleeping in benches off the street. Everybody got a mission.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time, like always. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Moving along to other trending news, man. Man, there's a lot of stuff that was trending today, but we're going to talk about it. So Bad Barbie went off on her mother once again for allegedly taking something that don't belong to her. Go right ahead, Hakeem. Play that clip from Bad Barbie.
You don't like me, you hate me, you only gave birth to me so Ira would stay with you, and he left your ass anyways, and you took it out on me for the last 22 years of my life. Well, guess what? That little $1 million house you live in that you love so much, that's in my name. Those little cars you drive, yeah, guess who paid for those? That Bentley and that AMG, guess who paid for those? Them little puppies you lay up with every night, guess who paid for those? Those are mine. I was nice to you for too long. You lived in my $6 million paid off home, didn't pay one bill, was getting paid $20K a month. That was pocket money. You didn't have no bills to pay. Your car's paid off. You didn't have not one fucking bill to pay. You get on the internet and you lie about people. You make jokes about substance use and all the casino, all type of shit. Bitch, you are so fucking miserable. You don't even understand. You could be living the life. I'll give you so much money. You don't like me. You hate me. You only have so much time. You have nothing to do for real. Give you an unlimited amount of money. You could go travel the world. Go do whatever you want. You care more about other people's lives.
You can stop it right there, but I want to know your thoughts because I know you study psychology. You can tell there's a woman that's dealing with a lot of trauma.
Yeah,
but go right ahead and get your thoughts.
She's going through trauma, and she's
looking for love for my mom too.
Yeah, she's suffering. But one thing is due in the Bible, they say honor thy mother, thy father, and our days will be long. Going on the internet, this is why I hate the goddamn internet. The last place you should be is to be spewing this about your parents. But hey, she's been doing this since the inception of her career on it. She did this on Maury. She's been talking bad about her mother from the day one.
Dr. Phil, correct.
Dr. Phil. So, you know, I pray for her. I pray she finds some help. I pray she goes to the mental hospital instead of offering her mother. And mind you, this is your mother. Regardless of what it is, you're supposed to take care of them. A lot of y'all might feel indifferent about that, but I don't care if my mama threw me out on the streets. I still love my mama. She gave me life. That's the greatest gift your parents can give you. This is the best thing since sliced bread.
She's dealing with so much trauma. Like even when she talk, I would tell people, the more money you have, it don't really mean it. I think she really doing everything to get her mother love and her approval. You see, like she pay out house, I give you cars, everything, and still, she's still not getting the love that she's looking for from her mom. It's sad to see. She's literally breaking down right before our eyes. And people need to, a lot of people, because I know you study psychology, but people really need to study that. That trauma from childhood will follow you even to your adulthood if you don't get the help that you truly need. And I thought she finally got the help when she was on Dr. Phil, but it seemed like that didn't even help at all.
No.
And
she's so far gone. It's ridiculous, man.
And remember, she's a millionaire, and still that pain. I told people that pain is real. That pain is real. Moving along to other trending news, so El Chapo's son is giving the U.S. government any information they need about his family empire. Mike, this is El Chapo's son. Go right ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
Traitor.
Video Guzman Lopez, the man accused of funneling what investigators say is 80% of the narcotics on Chicago streets, was set to appear in a federal courtroom here in Chicago tomorrow morning to plead guilty to more than a dozen charges. Late this afternoon, that hearing was abruptly moved to Friday. The question behind this expected plea deal: did the man known as El Raton rat out his former allies in exchange for a lighter sentence? When Mexican police wrestled Ovidio Guzman Lopez into custody in Mexico in 2023, his capture carved a deep notch in the notorious Sinaloa drug cartel, founded by Guzman's now imprisoned father, El Chapo. Alongside his brother Joaquin, U.S. prosecutors alleged Los Chapitos operated the fentanyl wing of their father's international drug and gun trafficking cartel.
Ovidio has had a real impact on the safety and security of Chicago citizens. Absolutely. He's responsible for thousands
Video Guzman Lopez, the man accused of funneling what investigators say is
of deaths.
Jack Riley, former special agent in charge of the Drug Enforcement Agency field office in Chicago, says the structure and operators of Guzman Lopez's international drug flow could now be exposed in a carefully coordinated plea agreement. Ovidio Guzman Lopez tipped his hand last week with this court filing in New York, signing off on his intention to plead guilty to federal charges in Chicago.
Given who he is, the position he occupied, the profile of this criminal organization, it means a lot.
Former federal prosecutor and ABC7 chief legal analyst Gil Sofer says it's impossible to know the terms of that plea agreement.
It could range everywhere or anywhere from many years in jail still, given how many years he could have served, to witness protection program for himself, to witness protection program for members of his family.
Perhaps former investigators say the real tell came when Ovidio's older brother delivered Sinaloa kingpin Ismael Zambada to waiting federal agents in El Paso, Texas last summer. Both were immediately taken into custody and have pleaded not guilty to drug trafficking charges. Now, as the youngest son of the El Chapo drug dynasty prepares to plead guilty, investigators say this could be where the Sinaloa cartel crumbles.
You don't send a swan down a sewer to catch a rat. You send a bigger rat.
Listen,
You gonna tell it all.
I would never put me on the death chair. Snitch on my father.
He's snitching on everybody. And tell me the government gonna take care of him. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
When you're under that witness protection program, they ain't gonna know who he is. They're gonna make sure he got room and board, a nice living. His whole name won't change.
But the thing is, Ron, you gotta have some sort of honor, dog. You're not supposed to be snitching on the team. That's not it, bro.
Shout out to Jabbar that's in the building. My dogs. Yeah, but El Chapo Empire is about to crumble down. It's about to crumble down because his son, remember, been with him. Remember, that's his son. Taught him everything he knows. So the cartel gang, they're about to crumble. And trust me, they are gonna come looking for him. So, but he's gonna be fine. Trust me, they're gonna make sure he's fine. He's fine. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem. We talked about this yesterday. Remember the Milwaukee 7-year-old boy that got kidnapped? Now, this is a different side of the footage that people didn't see. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip. And I want to know your thoughts on that, too.
I'm glad he's okay, but it's kind of like, I still can't rest because who would do something like this to a 7-year-old?
This new video 12 News obtained Monday shows the Jeep parked on the side of the street Friday night. It starts to move as Jamal is spotted riding his bike on the sidewalk, returning from a nearby park. The boy's aunt says her brother was driving the sedan, following alongside his young son. The camera catching the white Jeep turning around, then later blocking the end of their driveway. Two people got out of the Jeep simultaneously. One, who appears to be holding a gun, tried following the man into the house. The other chased the little boy down the driveway. Seconds later, the suspect comes back into frame with Jamal in his arms, putting him into the Jeep.
Do you have answers as to why in the world this happened yet?
We don't have any. I'm glad he's okay, but it's kind of like, I still can't rest because who would do something like this?
So yeah, but Hakeem, your thoughts are now seeing it from a different angle. Now a lot of people are outraged because the simple fact is the father ran into the house. People are saying, why did he run in the house? Even though the guy had a gunman. I think he went in his house to go get his stick to attack theirs. But a lot of people think the father may be involved. Go right ahead.
No, he should have took them bullets and let his son run away. You should have sacrificed yourself right there to give him some time. Let him unload the whole clip in you. Fight him off. Let him unload the clip because God knows what they're going to do to the boy. So, but here's the thing, so Ron, this is also true. I want to be a conspiracy theorist. Was the brother or the dad in drug trafficking? Because gunman.
Everybody trying to put the two and two together. Remember, the father took off because the father was right there. Remember, you said it yesterday. The father was literally right there. So it doesn't make any sense. Now, a lot of people are really breaking down this video because they're trying to see, okay, the father may be a suspect or somebody may be a suspect because the way it's looking, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on both sides. But I'm glad that we got a different side, a different angle. Pretty much, you clarify. You said the father was there, which he was, and to me, your son calling for help, but you didn't do anything. You just ran into the house. That don't make any sense, bro. That pissed me off. But I just wanted to show you that. I want us to talk about that because we talked about it yesterday. Not only that, but other news too. It's trending actually right now. New York and New Jersey, Hakeem, they're dealing with a flood, flash flood. They call it. I think you know about it already. And go ahead, I can show the image of this happening in New York yesterday. But that's common in New York.
Real common.
Oh, is it coming in the trains?
Hey, quick question, Hakeem. You used to live in New York. Jabbar used to live in New York too. What's your thoughts on that too? Do the water go on the train or no? Because the train is like is a level.
Look at that. Jabbar's in the comments. So here's the thing: a lot of people got to know New York. I think it's built maybe above sea level. Like that's not even supposed. Like that's like marshland or some shit like that. It's the same thing with Miami and like Brickell and all that. When the water comes, flooding is all over the place. You know what I mean? Because these places are not supposed to be habited. So they dig so deep underground. Yeah, it's supposed to flood all these places. But they need to find a better way, sewer system, to be able to release that water. We're praying and hoping that nothing happens to anybody.
Nobody in Jersey, 2 people got killed because of the flash flood. And I saw it because remember I go to New York all the time, but I never went to New York when there was an aspect of a flood like that. So me saying that it's not very alarming because we get flood here in Miami too as well. Like you said, anything that did with water, you're gonna have flooded areas like that. But it was just like remember New York is a city where there's a lot of tourists. Over 3 million people live in the city. So it is the reason why this actually went viral. But this is very, very common from New York. Jabbar is from New York. Hakeem, you've been in New York several times. You used to live there, so you already know. This is just very, very, very common. Now, going on to more when it comes to aspect of the Diddy trial, Hakeem. So Diddy right now allegedly is seeking therapy and also domestic violence, therapy for domestic violence and also for drug use right now in the jail system. So that, when that stuff like this happens, Hakeem, that means they're going to lower his sentences. More likely because they're like, look, he's doing programs while he's in jail. Go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts on Diddy trying to better his life while he's in jail.
Hey, when our brother's trying his best, he say, Jabbar said the flood is really bad. Sewer system is trash.
Yeah, Jabbar used to live. He lives in New York.
He lives. So we don't kick our brother down when he's trying to do the work. So he's taking accountability and he's trying to get some help for it. So I'd applaud Diddy for that. And I pray that everything gets well for him. And I pray he's able to come home.
He will come on. He will come on. Especially the judge gonna see that he's doing program when it comes to aspect of domestic violence and drug use, and then his lawyers team can show that look, he's making a difference in his life. He's gonna get out on parole. He's gonna be right back in Miami. In Miami. I won't be surprised at all. And I heard that Hakeem more updates too when it comes to aspect of the beloved Beyonce. We talked about yesterday about her pretty much SUV from her choreographer got broken into. Here's an audio of the 911 call.
Atlanta 911 operator 7731. What's the location of your emergency?
It's someone broke into my car. I was parked at in a garage while I went to a restaurant, but they stole like my computers and everything, but it has a tracker on it. So it's following them because it's on Find My iPhone. They have my computers, and it's really, really important information in there. Like I work with someone who's like of a high status, and I really need the
what's
my
your
computer
name?
and everything.
Atlanta 911 operator 7.
Boy, I can't. That lady sound nervous.
Yeah.
That 911 call, she sound nervous, like her job is in jeopardy. But go ahead.
I hope Atlanta enjoy because that might be the last Beyonce show y'all get.
Yeah. No, I think they still do a last Beyonce show, but the next time they won't put important information like that in the car. But I have my conspiracy. I still think it was an inside job. I don't know why. I still think it's an inside job. Even though a lot of people in the comments are going with your theory and Jordan theory that, you know, Atlanta has a lot of break into. This is very common in Atlanta, especially Midtown Atlanta, or whatever I forgot what stadium they was at. Was it Atlanta Hawks Stadium? I believe so.
Yeah.
So it's very common, but to me, it was like they target that car. Like they target that car to me. And not that, but that last time I had a tracker. They did arrest one suspect. They did. They arrest one suspect. Yes, but you got to be careful in Atlanta, man.
You got
I can't go take a trip to Atlanta.
Every day.
Moving along to other trending news, because you know time is against us. We got other to cover. This happened today on the Breakfast Club. Luckily, this was behind the scenes. Kick streamer, Twitch streamer, Dio was pretty much was interviewed on the Breakfast Club, and this is what happened behind the scenes. Go ahead, I can't play that clip.
One of the biggest.
Wait, let's get into the chat, because Aiden Ross, there's a comment pinned in here. He just commented and said, Neon, I promise you they trying to belittle you and disrespect you. You shitting on all of them. They are weird as fuck. Fuck them.
Talking about who?
In here. The chat is live in the Breakfast Club.
He's shitting on them.
Anyway, go ahead.
That's what Aiden
Well, this is not Aiden Ross's interview, so fuck him too.
Wait, hold on. We're all friends, okay? You know, I think...
The comment is pinned in the chat.
I think...
I'm in the chat with the W.
You feel like we trying to belittle you, Neon?
I think, you know, as you know, we should all come together and I'll just spread...
Fuck all that kumbaya shit. Fuck Aiden.
No, wait. All right, come on. That's my guy.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, Harriet Tubman, my aunt, nigga. You think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck.
But you're comparing something now to like.
I'm not gonna lie, your chat is wild racist.
Yo, they right there.
They like, yo, they
black bitch, monkey, watermelon, emoji.
I'm literally looking and I don't see any of that.
What?
You know Neil was lying.
Short hair monkey, they race baiting.
Oh, it's moving too fast. Yeah, whoa. Motherfuckers was here, they wouldn't say it at all. That's another thing about, you know, streaming and just being behind.
You also have to understand this isn't my. This is the internet. This is not just my chat, my community, right? This is the internet. The internet, just like me back then, would say whatever they want.
Yeah.
So this isn't like a representation of me, obviously.
But it's funny though, because the reality is, I know this is a bunch of kids in here who don't know no better. But if we were really assholes, we wouldn't have had you up here. And as soon as I heard about the Casanat thing, we'd have told you get the fuck on. I mean, you know, disrespecting somebody's mom and then saying that shit about Harriet Tubman. If we were really being assholes and really trying to belittle you, we would have told you.
I understand that, man. I just feel like at the end of the day, you can't hold something against someone if they're changing and becoming a better person and understanding.
How do you know you're changing and how?
Well, you don't. None
to really believe you when you build your whole.
I understand it.
On being a liar.
Of course, and no one has to believe me. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to believe me, you don't have to believe me. But if you actually sit down and watch my streams and understand the growth, then you see it. And if you don't, it's fuck you. It's like at the end of the day. I'm not here to prove anything to people. I can do it the best I can. People can judge me. I don't care. One of the biggest.
There you go, Hakeem. Your thoughts on Neo, pretty much talking about the aspect of the chat, streaming, and Raw, and also the Breakfast Club too. They made a great point too, because remember Neo did say some comments about Consonant, and you look, they still were able to bring him on the show. But go ahead, your thoughts on that.
I'm kind of confused. He said something about Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, remember? Yeah. Remember, Neo is ruthless, bro. I used to watch him. I stopped watching him. Yeah, Neo is ruthless.
So,
remember he got demonetized. Remember he got demonetized on YouTube. Remember Fresh and Fit. He got demonetized on YouTube. Remember he lost a lot of deals because of his mouth.
You see, I'm not too sure about him, but you want to know something? I do want to say this, and I want black people to hear me out with this. Neo is able to say these things because we say these things about ourselves. He should, like, in a strong community, he wouldn't be able to disrespect black people if we had respect for ourselves. Would Neo have said anything about the Jewish community?
He has.
He has?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe so, because they would have tore him down like they tore down our beloved.
He lost a lot of deals. Neo was supposed to be up there. Yeah, Neo was supposed to be up there with Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat and High Show Speed. Trust me.
Yeah,
Neo is really ruthless in the mouth.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
why he
know
was able to
him.
get the breakfast. Why do you think why he was able to get the breakfast interview? Because he got a huge platform.
Yeah, like I like these kind of guys. These are kind of above my pay grade, so I don't know them kind of guys.
You know, I do because I be doing research about these streamers. Because these streamers, remember, I want to tell you, they are the it factor. Why High talks about that a lot. They are the one that's going to pretty much captivate the world. People are streaming now. We're streaming too right now. We're streaming right now. This is what this is where the industry is headed to, and where it's going. That's where the money's at. Streaming. Look, you got Neo. He's not a celebrity. He's on the Breakfast Club because of the aspect of streaming.
Don't get me wrong.
You're gonna have ruthless people in the chat, though. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. These kids are galvanizing the young generation, which we don't understand. So I could kind of see where they're coming from.
Okay, moving along to other trending news. So Shaquille O'Neal had this to say about Robert Griff III because he keep going after Angel Reese. Go right ahead, Hakeem. Play that clip.
Oh, speaking of man, RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your fucking face. Okay? It's enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. You got your job, you got your podcast, leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Fucking stop it. That's the last time. Okay? Thank you.
Whoa.
It's not, but I'm like, you're beautiful. Don't real hate. If you look around what's going on in this real country, that's hate. This is sports. I'm not supposed to like you. It's a shame that all the stuff you did in your life, you're going to be remembered for your podcast. You're going to be remembered for your podcast. That should tell you you're not that fucking great. I don't want to be remembered for Shaq's Bit podcast. I do not. Like, leave those girls alone. You already spoke on it. Let it go. So what? He hates her. So fucking what? I hate you now for messing with her. Now what? Say something about me. But she's not going to respond because I'm the one calling her and be like, baby, keep it classy. Because she's not soft by any means. You're from the streets. Oh, speaking of man, RG3, tweet another monkey post about Bulge with these fools because he's a fool. You don't even have G14 classification to say that. I would respect it more if Lisa Leslie said it. Like, that's your category. Stay out of them people's category. Okay, you're sports, whatever you do, you talk about sports, but bro, you don't need to be going deep. Y'all can go deep. Y'all are females. Y'all understand what that's like. If he hates her, so what? Mind your business. Like, I don't mind you doing your job as anyone, but don't pick on that little girl. Because guess what? I'm her protector. Now pick on me. You pick on me, I'm going to punch you in your fucking face. But I'm like, you.
Why you play that clip of him punching somebody in the face?
Listen, black women, you want to know who's protecting? Right there. This is the seasoned black men. We're seasoned. They out here. RG3 is a goofy. Let's just get that straight.
He's doing stuff to go viral.
Yeah, no.
To go viral.
Listen, not on a black woman's name. We don't play things like that. Goofy. You with that cornbread, that Wonder Bread, and you think you got a right to call somebody a monkey? A nigga dish rag you out here on the street.
I didn't see the podcast where he mentioned that. I'm finna go look for the clip and probably watch it on what he said. But I know that from reading the comments, they said he was doing comparisons between Clayton Clark and Angel Reese. But I think because I'm trying to figure out why he called her a monkey. I don't know, because the way she be acting. But still, that's still not a good word to use at all. Period. I don't know. But these guys are doing stuff. I told you, Hakeem, they going so far to go viral. That's the whole point. Anything I can say to go viral to get to get their attention.
It's crazy because you shouldn't be disrespecting people like that.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. I always say he'll smack you in the face.
Yeah.
And Shaq is a big dude. He's a big dude.
Oh yeah, I seen him in person too.
I seen him
in person. He's a big dude, but the way he was talking, like he's talking like a father. Hey, I'm the one telling her not to respond.
Yeah, because remember, that's disrespectful.
Man, come on, man.
Last topic on today's show, folks. Keke Palmer give Bow Wow his flower. I told people Bow Wow's a legend, man. I don't know why people want to tell that man he's a legend. Go ahead.
Day one for Bow Weezy. I love Lil, and I hate when people try to act like they wasn't, because quit playing. You know what I'm saying, little Bow Wow. You just don't know the way. I still stay too fresh as I'm at. He ain't riding, he ain't bumping like I'm bumping. I live for Bow Wow. Okay? I was there with Snoop. Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay.
Yes.
It was so, I mean, when you think about it again, that's that cross-generational. That's that older generation putting younger generation on. That level of storytelling from a pop culture and a community standpoint will never be old. Yeah. That's like legacy straight up, because Snoop, that's homeboy from Murder Was a Case that they gave me. Now he got a little Bow Wow, like Doggy Hell. Like, they really went in with the marketing. When you think about that. Like, that would never get old. Never. Day one for Bow Weezy.
There you go, Hakeem. Your thoughts on Bow Wow? Pretty much. I told you Bow Wow is a legend, man. Remember, we grew up on Bow Wow since a kid.
We did. Listen, Bow Wow had movies, top charting songs, albums. He doesn't get enough credit because of the antics. You know what I mean? Like so. Shout outs to Bow Wow. He'll forever be a legend. He's a grown man now. I think he needs to be respected. I think he needs to be acknowledged because he has done a lot for the culture, but I don't think the culture appreciates it.
Yeah, like Jabari said, Bow Wow had me doing the gangster boogie. Whole time he was crip walking. LOL. Now that's legend. He's a legend, but they will never get Bow Wow his respect. I don't, because he's not at the level of like Chris Brown, like all around. But to me, Bow Wow, he's up there with Chris. To me, he did a lot of things at a young age, at 7 years old.
Yeah, he did.
So you got to give Bow Wow his respect. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, special shout out to you guys. Jabari, that was in the building. Jabar is in the building. Mike is also in the building. Shout out to him. A new subscriber also in the building. Shout out to White High, who also in the building. Shout out to Shay Shay, who was watching it on Instagram. Shout out to Hank in the basement. Guys, make sure you go and subscribe to Hank in the basement. He was holding us down over there on the TikTok. Shout out to all the new subscribers, all the new listeners. I'm talking from TikTok, Bingo Live, Rumble, X, Kick, Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Guys, it's so very important. You go to KL Culture Radio description. In the description, well, you can find the KL Culture Radio store, where we have the KL Culture Radio t-shirt, what I got on, the KL Culture Radio hat, what Hakeem got on, and also the KL Culture Radio coffee mugs. So go, guys, check out the KL Culture Radio store. There's a lot of good things in there. Trust me, I be in there buying stuff. Hakeem sometimes have to slow me down. Yeah. Be like, you be going crazy with them gears, man. I say, hey, we gotta rock them. So guys, go ahead and check it out. And also it's pinned on the chat as well. So guys, also go to KL Culture Radio post or community tab, where you can find important information when it comes to Prince Hakeem new book, Black Love. Also, not Black Love, Raising Kings, his other book, Black Love, and also his album that's out now. Hakeem, you gotta show the music video tomorrow, man. We didn't show the music video. You gotta show the music video of what, of course, of his new single, and also his album is out now. So guys, go and check it out. It's in the community post. There's a QR code. Click on it. It leads you guys right over to the album, so you can go and check it out. We are doing big things over here on the KL Culture Radio side. We're going to be the biggest thing on the planet. You heard me? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to KL Culture Radio, Vertical Live Tuesday.